Good morning, guys. Today we're going to be traveling from Asahikawa to the northernmost point of Japan. Let's go. Come on. Alright guys, it's about 5:45 in the morning at Asahikawa. I can barely see the station from here. There's nobody around us. We're gonna be getting on the train. This train that we're gonna ride is gonna operate for 560 kilometers, and we're gonna be riding it for 5 hours, more than 5 hours. And before arriving at Wakkanai, there are 50 stations that this train will stop at. Let's get on. Breakfast on the train it is. Literally, the fog is too thick. I can't see anything further than 100 meters from the train. Alright, so this is today's route. We are starting right here at Asahikawa, and this is Wakkanai, the northernmost station. And from here we take a bus right over here to Cape Soya, which is the northernmost point of Japan. It's going to take us 6 whole hours. I can literally see nothing. The fog is too thick. Okay, this feels like I'm in a completely different world now. Somehow, all of a sudden, the fog completely disappeared. The air is completely clear now. It's just so strange. Oh my god, guys, look, there's no reception here. Maybe because we're too deep into the mountains. I can't believe that this is a platform. I mean, how do you even walk on it? I just arrived at Nayoro station. We've come about 30% of the way so far. And from this station north, there isn't a single proper-sized town. So it's just amazing how empty the northern part of Hokkaido is. And at this station, they separate the front car. So from here, the train I'm riding is only one car. And it's gotten really, really cold out here. It's probably way below freezing by now. Alright, it's time to leave Nayoro. See our speed on the backside of the train. The snow piling up is just at a completely different level. That is at least 3 meters high. We've arrived at Horonobe. I slept on the train for about an hour.
Inside the station, I found the exact same oil heater we used to use in elementary and junior high. I think Japanese schools still use these.
So today in the morning I started right here in Asahikawa, and this is my goal, Wakkanai, right here, and we are right here. I'm about 70 or 80% there. Wakkanai Station, 1,547.9 kilometers from Tokyo Station. Wow, that is an incredible sign. Thank you, train, for bringing me here.
And finally, It felt like a miracle arriving here. It took me 41 hours on the train from Tokyo altogether.
It says right here, this is the end of tracks going north. Alright folks, we have arrived at Wakkanai station right here. These tracks right here, these used to be the end of the old station's tracks. So, Wakkanai station recently was renewed and the tracks are over there on the other side of the station right now. This thing right here is the old station's tracks. And it says right here in Japanese, the northernmost tracks in Japan. And from here I can see over there on the signs, I can see Russian in the signs. I don't know how to pronounce it, but there are 3 languages, Japanese, English, and Russian. Alright, I'm done talking out here. It's just way too cold. It's really freezing out here, so I'm gonna go inside the station and wait for my bus. So our next stop is Cape Soya, the northernmost point of Japan. We have a bus that leaves in about 10 minutes, and we arrive there in 1 hour. Even on signs like this, I can find Russian. There's Russian here too. The ticket costs 1,280 yen each way, so about $24 round trip.
So, we got on the warm bus. Thank goodness it was so cold outside. Anyways, from Wakkanai station, it's a 1-hour bus ride to the northernmost point, Cape Soya. Me and my friend were so excited. We were going to be closer to the North Pole than any other person on Japanese soil. Now how awesome is that? On the sides of the road, we could find these numerous arrows pointing down. These indicate where the edges of the road are, because when it snows a lot, you can't see the ground. Meanwhile, we were getting closer and closer to Cape Soya. I could easily feel the wind shaking the bus left to right, and me and my friend were getting more and more excited.
Alright, we're almost there. Cape Soya is right here. We're almost there. We arrived at Cape Soya. The monument is right there.
And yes, we have arrived at Cape Soya, but the wind was constantly blowing over 20 meters per second and my microphone didn't stand a chance. Whatever. We only have 15 minutes until the next bus comes, which is the last bus of the day, so we gotta enjoy this place quickly. Cape Soya is at the latitude of 45 degrees 31 minutes. So technically, we are closer to the North Pole than to the equator. This monument in the background features the Northern Star as its motif. On a sunny day, you can see the Russian island of Sakhalin, I hope I pronounced that right, which is only 43 kilometers north, but it looks like we're out of luck today. And this monument also divides the ocean. The right side is the Sea of Okhotsk, and the left side is the Sea of Japan.
Pretty cool, huh? Alright, let's enjoy the observation deck up there. I see a couple shops over here. It's very windy. It's so cold. If I were out here for 5 hours, I'd probably be dead. My lips are getting numb. Alright, I'm climbing up the stairs to the observation deck. I hope we get a good view.
I came to the top and found out that this was not an observatory, instead it was a watchtower the Japanese used 75 years ago during World War II. Now I absolutely could not understand how that seagull was flying in such strong winds. Now right here it says Sai Hokutan no Yado on the roof, which means we are the northernmost hotel in Japan. What a brilliant way to advertise. After that, we found a building inland in the distance. It got us curious, so we had to make a run for it since we only had 25 minutes left until the bus at this point.
There's literally nothing. But we first have to walk through this snow. Ah, it's so deep. Oh. Okay. This could be rude, but there is absolutely nothing out here. Oh my god, we've only came several hundred meters, but we already can't see Cape Soya. It's like if we didn't have a road down there, we could easily get lost. Alright, it's time to go home. If we miss that bus, we're gonna die of hypothermia out here. F***ing cold, it's minus 10 degrees.
This is a statue of Rinzo Mamiya. I learned about him in school in history class. He was the first person ever to explore Sakhalin, which is a Russian territory today. It must have been tough in deserted conditions like this. I guess that's why we have his statue here. And finally, the bus had come and it was time for us to leave. We were here for only 50 minutes, but it was so cold that we got extremely exhausted. But all in all, it was a fantastic experience. I would definitely come here again. Maybe in the summer next time, when it's warm. Yeah, no doubt.
Alright, we're back at Wakkanai station. We're gonna go back to our hotel and rest. Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe, like the video. I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.
Goodbye.